All rise for the Honorable Tim G. Jacob as he presides here on the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on some. Honorable one.
Yeah.
I bring before you early. Okay, going early.
Early.
Yes. The National Football League. Okay. The court of public opinion is anxious to hear your ruling on the various divisions in the NFL. Okay. They want to know what you think about each division, who you think will be the winner in each division, so forth and so on. Okay. On today, the first one that I present to you is the AFC East. Okay. Now, for the viewers at home, okay, of course, that's the New England Patriots, the New York Jets, the Buffalo Bills, and the Miami Dolphins. Excuse me. Okay. So, honorable one. Yeah. What say you about the AFC East?
So, I like to just let the viewers know that stick with us for the next 8 weeks, because we're gonna bring the real predictions, the real analysis, the way we view teams. You're gonna either love me or hate me. You might love some stuff I say and hate some stuff I say strongly. And I hope we get all the fans of every team to chime in on our channel. But I want to start off the AFC East because that's the most not desired. What's the word I'm looking for? That's the most paid attention to. They're getting the most attention right now, in my opinion, the AFC East. Because of the simple fact that we've got one of the greatest quarterbacks in our game, in Aaron Rodgers, your guy. You're a former guy, but he moved on.
Former guy, yeah.
Former guy. He moved on. You got a Buffalo Bills team that we've been just kind of like waiting to see if they'll break through, break into that Super Bowl. You got a Miami Dolphins team who, man, they look great last year. It just was the Tua situation. It's the Dolphins are going as Tua goes, as of right now. But they're uber talented. They got a lot of talent on their team, and then the New England Patriots. I don't know what to expect. They finally got an offense coordinator. They decided to finally get a guy that actually can call offense instead of trying to, just try it out every other week with a different guy.
Right.
I mean, like, they got a guy that's consistently the offensive coordinator this year, and maybe things will turn around for him. But I wanted to get into these predictions because, it's just fun. It's something that we love to do. And to me personally, this is the first division you got to start off with.
Okay.
This is going to be a dogfight division. I wouldn't be shocked if everybody, the top three teams that everybody would expect to win the division, split. Would not surprise me one bit. I don't see one team sweeping the other.
Okay.
In their two matchups, me personally. I think if you win 11 games with the schedules that these teams have, you're in the hunt. So, personally for me, I have to go ahead and just say, so just get all that out the way real quick. The fourth seeded team out of the AFC East is the Patriots. Like, can I just say that real quick and easy? I didn't want to waste a lot of folks' time with that prediction, but the Patriots ain't gonna be like over Buffalo, Miami, or the Jets. That's just not gonna happen.
Big sports media member Kevin Wiles would be hot with you right now.
I don't care.
My young boy Justin Kelly would be hot with you right now. Okay. Yeah, those are Patriot fans that come to mind.
Yep, I got it. And me personally, you just ain't got enough. You ain't got enough on that offense side of the ball for me to just say y'all finna do something.
Now, I know on that show, on the aforementioned Kevin Wiles on First Things First keeps talking about speculating about them getting DeAndre Hopkins. Would that change anything for you?
No.
Okay.
It won't. And I like DeAndre, but DeAndre ain't never played in the cold.
Okay.
DeAndre's teams have been dome teams, indoor squads. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But let's get into it. So at 3, you might hate me for this. They might hate me for this. But I personally think the Buffalo Bills are going to be 3rd in that division. I really do. It's something about Buffalo don't sit right with me. It's almost like, or have they peaked? Okay. And now, when I say they're 3rd, I'm saying they're 3rd with a very good record. I foresee all 3 of these teams making the playoffs. Me personally. I do. I'm trying to make it make sense, but I see all 3 of these teams making the playoffs. I just think Buffalo, I'm concerned with the locker room. I'm concerned with the Stephon Diggs dynamic. I'm concerned with, is Stephon gonna stay bought into what's going on? Now, if I'm not mistaken, Leslie Frazier stepped down. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So he's not at the helm anymore on the DC side. It's just gonna be different this year, I think, for Buffalo. I think Josh Allen's still gonna be great, but there are some games that I watched Buffalo play last year that luck allowed them to win it. They were very fortunate. I don't know if the same fortune is gonna be afforded to them this year. Now, at 2, I got Miami. I really like everything that Miami's got going on.
Oh,
I do. I really do.
No, I'm not reacting like that about Miami. It's the fact that who you got at 1.
It's gonna be.
I'll wait. Okay.
I mean, but I like Miami. I like Miami this year. I think a second year in that offense with the speed. I think they're defensively going to take a step forward with Vic Fangio as defensive coordinator.
Okay.
I just think they're going to be a better team this year. Me personally, I think they can. If there was a team, I said initially that, hey, nobody's going to sweep anybody. But if I had to say, I would think Miami would sweep Buffalo. I could see that. I can see Miami sweeping Buffalo.
You really out on Buffalo right now?
I am out on Buffalo.
Okay.
People want to tell me about Buffalo. They want to make me believe. I just can't right now. I just think there's something about that team right now that's off to me. And now I would love to be wrong. I would really love to be wrong. But I just don't feel Buffalo.
Okay.
So I got Miami at 2, and I got the Jets at 1. And again, new dynamic, new quarterback, all of that, I got it. But I truly believe this man is a plug and play. Aaron Rodgers is a plug and play guy in this situation. Because he going to get the ball where it's supposed to be. All these boys got to do is run their route. The ball going to be where it's supposed to be. You got Breece Hall. You got Garrett Wilson. You got the line should be much, much better based off of, guys being healthy. Elijah Vera Tucker and all those guys. They should be a healthier offensive line. I think they're motivated by the fact that Rodgers is in the building. I expect for Aaron Rodgers to be a leader, 100% a leader. Not the disgruntled Aaron that we've seen over the years, but a guy that just wants to come in and make it work, make it happen. And to me, I know people love Josh Allen, but Josh Allen makes some errant plays. Rodgers does not. And I think that's going to be the difference. I think that's truly going to be the difference. I think their defense, the Jets defense, was awesome last year.
Mm-hmm.
You give me that same defense with this offensive talent, and I think the sky's the limit. And I'm rooting for the Jets for the homie, Mr. John Jones. Mr. John Jones. You met him. Remember when we was at my mother-in-law's house and the cat was from Canton that worked at the liquor store? Remember that? You remember him? I know you remember him. He was from Canton.
Okay.
He worked at the little package store in Canton. You met him one time. We was over there at my mother-in-law's house.
I met a lot of people. I don't know.
Oh, come on, man. We was at my mother-in-law's house though this time now.
I know.
He a Jets fan.
Okay. So he's happy. He's happy about getting Rodgers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is.
Okay.
I'm sure he is because he probably like that's all I've been needing forever and a day. So this was for him, man. I believe in the Jets. I know it's a new situation. I know it's sometimes new situations take a little bit of time, but I think that all of these teams in this division this year they got a tough schedule because they're playing the NFC East and the AFC West. That's who they drew this year. So all of them gonna have to see the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Eagles, the Chargers.
And you still think they can get 3 teams in the playoffs with that kind of schedule?
I do. I kind of do. I kind of think they'll all get. They could easily all these teams. Those 3 teams could be 10-7, 11-6. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just something about what the Jets got going on in that room that I just think will supplant Buffalo. And I really think Miami can challenge Buffalo. I just don't believe in Buffalo. I want to so badly, but I'm just not a fan right now, what they got going on. So they're just going to prove me wrong, me personally.
Okay. All right. So now you are the man who coined the phrase hooded genius win championships every season. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about one Bill Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a hot seat year for Bill Belichick then? If he finna finish dead last, is this a hot seat year?
Well, here's the thing. So the way the media will present this is this. He's not on the hot. He will be on the hot seat. But if he does decide to leave, it will be a party. It will say parted ways.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a fired. How they do some of our coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Where they throw the fired out or that kind of stuff. They're gonna part ways, or Belichick will step down.
Okay.
I think this sooner or later it's gonna happen. I think he's gonna finally subside and move on. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the Patriots are going to get rolled over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that because they've got some talent in certain spots. And, the defensive side of the ball, Belichick's going to have that. He's going to keep that. The offensive side of the ball will be one of those mysteries.
Hey, you used to be high on Mac Jones.
And I still am. I still think the guy can play. I just don't know if they got enough offensively to make it go.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. Offensively, I don't know if they got enough. Now, I think Mac is going to be in a better spot because he's got Bill O'Brien, and I want to say Bill O'Brien was his OC at Alabama, so he's familiar with Mac. Okay. So maybe that works out really good. But the Patriots might just have to go ahead and just punch some people in the mouth early. I mean, it's going to be one of them situations where they're just going to catch people by surprise. And Belichick is supposed to be the guy that has his guys playing their best, not making the crazy mistakes. Everybody's crisp and where they're supposed to be. So this year right here is going to be a telltale year if Belichick is losing his luster or not. Does he still have the coaching chops? Okay. We're going to find out.
Last question then. So that was about the team you got at the bottom. And one question about the team you got at the top, New York Jets. Okay. Is this an Aaron Rodgers revenge tour? Is he pissed again? Is he on some out? He was mad when When my Green Bay Packers, man, law, I'm still with them. Okay.
Right.
When my when we, I'm gonna say we. It's tough to say we when with what just happened. He didn't left. Okay, but we. Right. We drafted Jordan Love. He was hot. And as he would tell you, he wouldn't won 2 MVPs. Now I ain't getting no ring out of that shit. Okay, I don't count when my players get the individual award. I count it when I get a championship. That's what I count for myself. Okay,
as you should.
So I didn't get that, but Aaron likes to let it be known. The Packers had other plans. I kind of threw a monkey wrench in those plans by going out and winning MVPs. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think he's back pissed off and on a revenge tour this year?
I don't see him being that guy. I see the ayahuasca, what's it called? The stuff that he was doing when he went, when he got high. I see that, Aaron. But I see him playing out of his mind. I can see him just being like
because of the great play or because of the ayahuasca?
Because of ayahuasca. Ayahuasca. Mm-hmm. Hey man, somewhere it's from.
How is this man getting away with speaking at these psychedelic conferences and shit? Don't boys get suspended for dope in the league?
They're not suspending him. Is it dope or is it not?
He ain't gonna. He'll probably call it healing medicine or something.
It is healing medicine. Obviously, he said, do a shroom or two, and you find yourself in a place of serenity. His mind's gonna be so clear. I put it like this.
Okay.
I could see him by about week 4 or 5. I could see him being in MVP consideration again. Like, I think he's just gonna be in such a good groove because it's just a new situation, and I think, and I know New York, it's New York, and I know it's a lot of pressure because it's New York, and it's the Jets, and everybody's expecting the Jets to be Super Bowl contenders. But I can see this dude just playing out of his mind, man. I really can. I mean, I know he's 39. You think he's 39, right?
Somewhere like that.
Yeah. And so he's just playing. He's just one of them guys, man. I think this new situation, at least for this year, he's gonna be otherworldly. They're gonna be like
otherworldly. Like everything you say now, I'm related to
otherworldly, psychedelic. You name it.
Yeah, he's 39.
He gonna go. I think he's just gonna go, man. Okay. It's just a juice he's bringing that I think is gonna spread out amongst that locker room. He's bringing
gummies.
Juice. Yeah, I mean, if everybody want to get on with the ayahuasca, let's get high. You know what I'm saying? Fabo. Yeah, smoke it up. Yeah, roll it. Hey, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
All right, cool. Well, honorable one, let's run it back down for him real quick, okay? All right. AFC East predictions at 4, you got.
4 is the Patriots.
All right. At 3, you have.
Got Buffalo at 3, man.
At 2,
I got Miami.
And of course, that leaves
them Jets at 1, man.
The New York Jets. All right. Yeah, I have heard the ruling from the honorable one. Let us know.
John. I believe, John. I believe. This year, I believe.
Let us know if y'all agree with this ruling. All right. And look, this ain't Clarence Thomas you dealing with now, okay? My brother, this ain't the Supreme Court. My brother is the honorable one, okay? All right, so this was
what you're not gonna do is mix that up.
A fair answer, okay?
Yeah.
A fair ruling, okay?
Yeah.
By my brother, whether you agree with it or not.
And let me just let America know now. I'm not saying like Buffalo is not gonna be in the mix. I'm not saying like, I'm saying like it's gonna be one game difference. You know, it ain't gonna be like Buffalo gonna be 9-8 or something. Like it's gonna be. I think all three of those teams can be double-digit win teams, but I think there's gonna come down to a lot of tiebreakers, a lot of this, a lot of that, and I just personally think that, and I know it's risky to say Miami because the Tua situation and all that. I get it, but man, when that boy was on that field, he was lighting it up. Mm-hmm. They just gonna have to run the ball a little bit more and put him in positions to succeed. Don't let him get beat up. Shore up the offensive line, protect him, or just get the ball out of his hands quicker. But I think Tua, with that kind of speed and talent, and then this young man Devin Achane, he's another one that I want y'all to pay attention to. Coming out of Texas A&M, they drafted. He's fast too. They just got speed. Mm-hmm. That's hard to deal with, man. I'm just saying.
Well, real ones, y'all are the jury in this matter. All right, y'all chime in. Let us know what y'all think. All right, put it on something.
Let's go, John.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?